Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dave Russell. Well, on Thursday's midday show, learn about the soybean crush expansion in Ohio and what that means for biofuel opportunities. Well, let's begin with Dale. He has a report on the Ohio forestry industry. Dale?
Joining me is Jenna Reese, Executive Director of the Ohio Forestry Association, and we've talked to Jenna several times over the last several months, but mainly about the raw materials coming in. I'm kind of fascinated about today's topic and talking about the hardwoods that we harvest in Ohio and the Holmes County, primarily the target area, but Amish country, and what they do with them. Tell us more about that opportunity to use our product right here in state.
Like you said, Dale, we focused our conversations a lot on raw materials. And so it's exciting to be able to talk about some of the hardwood products that they go toward. Ohio is #1 in the country in hardwood furniture production. And most of that production happens to occur in the Holmes County area and the surrounding counties.
When you look at hardwoods, I mean, as a kid, you kind of thought, boy, maybe someday I'll get to inherit that roll top desk. And then later it's like, no, I'm going to have to get my own. What generation, what lifestyle looks at hardwoods now for furniture?
You can use hardwood products at any economic level. Obviously, you're going to have to prioritize what matters to you most. We see hardwood in retail, commercial, residential.
Any idea what kind of number goes specifically to furniture?
Yes, in Ohio, the industry as a whole, that's $30.4 billion of economic activity, and furniture specifically is $4.6 billion of that figure. We attribute that to the history behind Amish craftsmanship. People really enjoy the quality of the piece, handcrafted aspect of it. And what's remarkable is now, as technology has changed, even our Amish craftsmen have increased their technology capabilities, and now they can use robotic to make a lot of these pieces, and you have the same level of quality but greater consistency and more safety across the board.
I've been visiting with Jenna Reese, Executive Director of the Ohio Forestry Association. Jenna, anytime we want to know about trees or wood products, where do we go to find out more?
You can check out ohioforest.org for more information anytime.
Dale, Jenna, thank you. Well, as Rod Bain reports, meat animal labeling guidelines have been updated.
USDA recently updated guidelines for both animal raising and environmental-related claims found on labels for meat and poultry products. Deputy Undersecretary for Food Safety Sandra Eskin says among the guideline adjustments, strong encouragement of use of third-party verification sources.
They're particularly valuable because USDA's authority does not reach back to the farm. We cannot determine whether a product is in fact grass-fed or free-range. Therefore, we have to leverage these certifiers who have standards and who have systems to ensure the standards are correct.
Additionally, more robust documentation behind animal raising and environmental-related claims are strongly suggested. The labeling guidelines became effective when released in late August. Public comment on the updated guidelines are being accepted now through October 26th through the Federal Register. I'm Rod Bain reporting for the U.S. Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C.
The Panama Canal is lifting restrictions that caused a global shipping bottleneck as water levels get back to near normal after a severe drought. Farm Policy News says the Panama Canal Authority increased the draft in the waterway to a maximum of 50 feet and will allow 36 vessels a day to cross after recent rains lifted water levels at an artificial lake that forms part of the canal system. The authority is also expecting rains to continue through November. The markets are next.
Hi, everyone. This is Dale Minio from the Ohio AgNet. For a quarter of a century, I powered my truck with biodiesel, traveling the state promoting agriculture. Biodiesel is a reliable, high-performance fuel that works in any diesel engine without modification. The best part is that with every mile driven, I'm fueling the economy, doing good for the environment, and supporting soybean farmers. Learn how using biodiesel can add value to every bushel of soybeans grown at soyohio.org.
Get ready for the 62nd Annual Farm Science Review, September 17th, 18th, and 19th. It's more than a farm show. Explore over 600 exhibitors across 2.6 million square feet, providing equipment, services, and education for farms of all types and sizes. Tickets can be purchased at participating OSU Extension offices and agribusinesses, as well as online. Visit fsr.osu.edu to buy your Farm Science Review tickets now and plan your show visit. We look forward to seeing you at the 62nd Farm Science Review, September 17th, 18th, and 19th.
The market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. At the Board of Trade, September corn $3.78 up 6 1/4. December corn $4.01 up a nickel. September soybeans $9.82 up 8 1/4. November soybeans $10 a bushel up 7 1/2. September wheat $5.32 3/4 up 7 3/4. At the Mercantile Exchange, August cattle $185.85 up 97 cents. October hogs $82.22 up a nickel. October feeder cattle, $237.75, up $1.07. This is the Ohio AgNet.